A small, inexperienced, freshly trained Roman army find themselves in a dire situation. Across the open battlefield is their enemy, King Pyrrhus of Epirus, who marches with a professional, experienced army, and most importantly, they bring with them the beast of war. The Romans must look to their young commander, who is barely a man at the age of 21. His name is Decimus Brutus. Although naive, he comes from a powerful political family who holds most of the influence in the Roman Senate. This is his first battle. With no hands-on experience, all of his knowledge of strategy and tactics come from scrolls and mentors that have taught him while he was growing up as a young boy in Rome. The Roman Senate is watching closely. Will this young, naive general take victory and shock the world? Or will he fall and be forgotten, and a new power will rise in the Roman Senate? Welcome to the Battle of Cosentia, 277 before Christ. So, as you can obviously tell, the battle is very one-sided for Epirus, and it's going to be a uphill battle, okay? We're going to take on elephants and all kinds of deadly pike-type units. So, before we jump in, though, we got to hear the backstory. Who is Decimus? Why is he in this situation? How has it come to this? Now, if you don't care about that backstory per se, I'll have video chapters so you can skip ahead directly to the battle and get straight to the action. Now, for the rest of us, we're going to have to rewind a little bit and figure out, how did it come to this? How did the young Roman general find himself in such a tricky situation? So our story begins all the way in northern Italy, where the Romans have pushed back, beat back the Etruscans. Although the Etruscans have not been utterly destroyed, they're down to one more settlement, and it's created a little bit of a confidence, a little bit of a peace in the north. The Romans have now kind of focused their eyes on a growing power, which of course is Epirus, and they hold on to Taurus, which is a stronghold for Epirus in potentially attacking more of Roman settlements, so it needs to be dealt with. Now, the nearest general stationed in the south in Cosentia is our boy Decimus Brutus. And because his family has such strong political influence, and I'm not just making that up, if you click on his name, you will see, if we go to details, that his politics, they hold the most seats, if not close to the most. Yeah, I think they hold the most here with 178 of the 500 senators. So through political influence, they okay the military campaign to rally a force and to go attack Epirus and try to knock them off of the Italian peninsula. So the military campaign is approved, and that is why our young general, though the Senate realizes, you know, he's a young general with not a lot of experience, this could be disaster, but because most of the generals are resting, they're tired, or died in the conflict against the Etruscans, they're putting their faith in a young man who comes from a powerful family. So looking at Decimus Brutus, if we look at his family detail, he actually has a pretty tragic one. Even though his family is very famous, they're politically powerful, his parents both died when he was at a very young age. So his father died at the age of 58 in 290 before Christ. He was only 8 years old when his father died. His mother died a little bit later, I think about 6 years later. So he was, you know, a teenager, but still, it's very early. She died at 21, and that's actually the same exact age that he is right now. So he doesn't have that, you know, parent, something he can lean on. He's very much close with his older brother, Marcus Brutus, who is 28. So he, yeah, still very young when his father died. He knew the father more. But what's really interesting about this is that the brothers are extremely close together. They kind of stick together. They realize that they only have each other, and they again are part of a very very strong political house. So they need to just look after each other. Now, what's interesting is that the younger brother, Decimus Brutus, he is the head of the house. Why is that? Why is he the head of the house over his older brother, who's more experienced? He's older. Well, the issue here is that his older brother actually has a medical condition. It's asthma. He's not able to be on the battlefield. He's not able to have certain important roles that the head of the house needs to have. So he knows that. He focused mostly on books, education, and he's living a political life. He's a politician, and that's how he can support his brother. So many speeches, many praises about his brother helped his brother get this opportunity of leading this army against Epirus. So not only is this battle going to be very important for Decimus Brutus, but it's also going to be just as important for his brother. Not only because he loves his brother, he wants to make sure he's going to be okay, but if he is killed or is defeated in battle, everything that he said praising him, everything that he's done for them is going to crumble, and it's going to affect his own political career. So he's in Rome right now, kind of white-knuckling his desk and hoping that a messenger arrives speaking of the valiant victory that his brother is about to display, is about to show the world. If he does lose this battle, it is a very good chance, a new general will rise from one of these other rival political parties and will influence them through, victories to change the Senate's, the seating arrangement, and it could forever affect this once powerful political power house to nothing. So there's a lot at stake here, not only for the sake of Rome, right? Because of Pyrrhus, if they win here, they could easily take this city. They can move up north. It's going to be a big problem, but it's an important battle for many different layers. So let's talk about, how does this battle happen? What went wrong? Why is this general caught off guard? So again, he was at Cosentia, and he was recruiting troops, mostly Praetorians, throwing in, whatever he can really afford to recruit. They're trying to assemble an army as quick as possible. We also had a general at Benevitium, and he was also recruiting as well, trying to speed up the process. His army has some very important units. More Principes, slingers. That's a huge unit that's going to be really good against elephants and the pikemen. So he's also this general who has been approved by the Senate to raise an army and to help our young general here to raise forces and meet them. The goal is to meet basically at this crossroad here between the two cities in combined forces. But King Pyrrhus is a smart man. And he, as though he's expected to just sit in his stronghold and that this would be a grueling siege battle. But instead, he takes the risky move, which is genius here. The forces have moved out. Unfortunately, this reinforcement force is out of range. They cannot reinforce, nor can they get close enough to exchange soldiers. So, Pyrrhus, having spies everywhere, realizes the troop movement, and now is the time to strike. So at the end of the turn, this is where we see King Pyrrhus strike. And there it is. He's going to win by defeating them in detail. He's going to defeat first this army, then this next army. Or at the very least, defeat this army and fall back, which will greatly weaken the Roman cause. So there's a lot of options he can do here. He's got a lot of options if he wins right here. So now, guys, we're ready to analyze the battle. And looking at these units, like I said, the balance of power is greatly in favor of King Pyrrhus. He brings with him some very trained, very experienced, some chevrons on these guys, pikemen. They also have the elephants. We also have some experienced infantry here as well. And they also have cav. Let's not forget about the cav. And a deadly bodyguard. Now, the Romans, they have the luxury of defense. That's about all that they have. They're fighting on friendly, home ground, right? They're fighting on home ground, and they're fighting for their people. So they have a bit of a reason to fight. The morale is high, but at the same time, they're terrified. These Principes do have experience, actually. They have chevrons, but this is all through training. This is not through actual hands-on experience, which they're gonna get today. But yeah, guys, that's about all I have to say. Let's jump into the battle and see if we can save the day.
I have heard it said that Greeks like a good argument. They also like good food, good wine, talking, learning, and generally being civilized. That's very nice. But war is not a nice business. Why are they here? The eyes of the Senate and all Rome are upon us today. We must make them proud that we are their defenders. More than that, our Roman gods are watching. Make sure they are not ashamed.
All right, guys, so let's look at my deployment here. So what's going to really help us here, because we have no skirmish capability outside of our throwing pila. So we've got the Principes in the front, and they can all throw. And behind them, I have another layer of these aren't Principes. They're just random infantry that they can throw javies as well, or pila as well. So I'm hoping the elephants, and you can see the elephants right here, I'm hoping they charge forward directly where they are, and because they're going to go into 2 layers. So essentially the Principes are going to throw, charge, and then these guys are going to throw. I do have an extra unit here as just support if I got to bend and watch the flank, because this is a bigger army, guys. They can overextend if they have to. They also have more cav than me, so they have 3 units. I have 2 units. This is how we're gonna win the game, or the battle. Okay, we have to focus on killing these elephants. The elephants are gonna be key here. If we can withstand their onslaught and kill them, that's one step. The second step is we need to kill the general. This is their king. If we can focus him out, if we can take him out like Alexander style, right? We can take him out and kill him. His men are going to lose hope. They're going to lose hope, and they are going to break. That is the goal. Easier said than done. Let's see what we can do. All right, the enemy's getting closer and closer. They're really starting to move here. And I forgot to mention that I actually have some spears accompanying my my cav. So if I do fight some enemy cav, I can quickly win with that infantry support. It's risky because I do need the manpower on the front line, but I think killing their cav is going to be more important. I'm going to go ahead and start to move up here.
Orders understood.
I'm going to move up. And again, sorry if I'm making any gross sounds. I'm still sick. I would like, you know what? I would like to kill this cav right here. Oh, yes, please. We got some skirmish cav. I might hit him a little bit. Oh, let's go in. Let's just go in. All right, my general, this is risky, but this is the good thing about having a young general. He's got a lot of energy. He's 21. So he's thirsting for a fight. Even though he's an inexperienced fighter, he's got the energy. So we're definitely going to use him because we have to. And here we go. My spears are getting into position, and they're going to support the cav and hopefully make this a very one-sided battle. All right, here we go. Nice peel. Nice. Look at, we already killed an elephant. They're down 2 elephants already, guys. Maybe. Oh, they're retreating. The elephants are retreating. The enemy general, I don't know. He's losing control of his army or something. He's moving forward. If he actually, he might actually go head first. That's fine. You can do that. Is he going to really charge me? No, but he's going to get in range of my Pila. Here we go. We're finally breaking this unit of cav. So that's going to even out the cav numbers, 2 versus 2. Okay, we're getting hit here by... They've got missile infantry. That's another advantage they have over us. But we're just going to kind of have to sit here and take it. We used up all our javies. I'm going to go into defense mode with this unit just so they can kind of survive, increase the survivability. And there they go. They still fire. That's fine. We're not going to push it. We're not going to push it. We want to try to attract the general, get to us. We'll see what happens. There we go. Nice. They're just shooting into a defensive. We've lost a lot. We're at 169 out of 200. All right, there we go. There we go. We defeated that cav. My general has taken a little bit of a beating here, so we got to be careful. We don't want to lose our general, right? Even if we get a victory, I mean, that's, I guess, better than losing them and losing. Right? Losing and losing. That's a double lose. All right. Let's go shoot at this general. I'm going to try to get him to fall back to the spears. Get away from his main body. Yes. Yes. All right. We've got King Pyrrhus right where we want him, and the general knows it. What are you doing? No, no, no. Fight. My spears are in there. Let's not let him escape. No, 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 no. That's okay. It's okay. Let's do a rally. Don't break on the young general.
Never surrender.
Okay, I don't like that he's moving up infantry. Oh, no. Hold on. Okay, he's holding. He's holding. We might want to try to get his attention here. The elephants are coming over. They might be coming over to help. He's down to 67. Oh, we're killing him so quick. We're killing him so quick. Whoa! Cav just snuck up behind me. Okay, good move on them. I'm going to move forward. We got to try to attract their army into engaging with us. All right. Enemy cav is falling back. Moving forward. Oh, did we get him? We got him, guys. We got him. And our cav came back. All right. Disengage, disengage. Spears, spears. Phalanx formation. General, get out of there. Wait, 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 wait. Let's get this enemy cav. Nice. And there you go. He's gone. The king is gone. I don't know if he's dead. There we go. We're starting to fight over on this flank. And I'm going to try to finish this cav, and then it's open. It's an open field. Look at... Okay, they're both breaking. My spears and the elephants are both breaking. That's fine. As long as the elephants completely break. Do not let them run. All right, now the pikes, thankfully, I'm going to disengage. I'm going to fall back. Nice, they're starting to break over here. Their elephants are done. Guys, the elephants are done. All right, the cav is done. All right, good job. Infantry, you can come up here and support. General, you're not done yet, man. I know you're down to 64. You know what? Let's not get too... No. We need him. We need him. So we're trying to avoid the pikes. He's sneaking up behind my unit, so I'm going to go support.
At the double.
Oh, they're all coming over that way. We need to quickly break these guys. So I think one good charge around the back of this unit, we should get them. We should get them. All right, quick.
Italian cavalry. Advance.
Oh, no. You're breaking. And let's... Yeah. Give off a rally horn. Just to let them know we're behind them. All right, these pikes, we got to get around them. So I'm going to push.
Ready. Quick march. Principes.
There we go.
For glory. Jupiter gives us strength.
Nice. There we go. And now we can flank around more. There we go. That's how you do it.
Your orders.
The Senate will be proud of you this day.
Spear infantry. At your command. Ready. Sic Domine.
All right, so now the big challenge here are the pikes, and they are not going to be easy.
Ready for duty. Principes.
We just got to encircle them
Ready for orders.
because we have no skirmishing ability. Maybe my cav has a little bit of ammo left they can throw at the skirmishers.
At your command. Pikemen ready for orders.
Let's try to focus one at a time. I'm going to try to break these guys. I'm going to wedge myself in here.
Understood. Principes. Commander.
And push.
Advance. Proud Romans.
And you can go for them.
By your command.
And we'll move up the general to keep the men inspired. Their morale is still very high. Inspire! Wow, we were not close enough. Come on. They still have a strong army, guys. This is not over. Trying to look for a weak spot. Yeah, the general's dead. All right, I'm going to take these men, and I'm going to try to open up a lane to get a good cav charge.
Advance at speed. General.
Ah, man, they are... This is what I'm talking about. They are no joke. Charge! Get him. There. Oh, I saw one starting to break. This one's starting to lose morale. They're shaking. This one's breaking. Good.
Brave Romans to a man.
Get closer. Let's do a rally.
Never surrender.
Yours to command. Forward.
Let's retreat the cav. One of these guys got a crack. One of them's got a crack.
Ready for orders.
Oh, charge the rear here. Yeah, go, go, go.
You have orders.
I could try doing like a wedge formation in the back of these guys. I think wedge is better against enemy cav, right? Alright, we gotta be careful though. I don't want to lose my general. Especially when we're about to win. Dang, dude. This is ridiculous. They were on the verge of cracking. There we go. If these guys could break. Okay. Now we're cooking with propane. And I'll go ahead and take the cav and run the braking units down.
Double time!
So we don't let any survivors. There it is, guys. There it is. Woo! All right. So with these last men breaking again, we want to run them down so we can ransom them, throw them into slavery, you know, all that good stuff. We just don't want them to come back. We don't want them to fight again. I guess if you ransom them, they technically could fight again.
Ready and waiting. Charge!
But it's still not over, guys. I mean, they're still fighting,
Jupiter gives us
which is pretty crazy. Still fighting. There we go.
General! Advance at speed!
proud Romans all.
All right, you don't need to chase them all the way down. There we go. Hey, look at them. Like, come on. Okay, there we go. I had to fast forward there because they just would not give up. We can continue the battle, and yeah, they're not going anywhere. We're gonna run them down. Looks like we got most of them. Yeah, excellent. Excellent. These guys have nowhere to go. It's over for you, Epirus. This is our territory. This is our territory. Beautiful. All right, that should be good. We can end the battle. All right, guys, so here's the end results, and this was a slaughter for Decimus Brutus. He did amazing. Look at his army. 208 personally with his bodyguard. 249. He's got 161, 241 for a Praetorian, 121, 95, 86, 110, 327 for this Equite companion. That's like a skirmish cav. Really good stuff there. And then 71 for his mercenary unit. This is fantastic. And just look at the losses. 356. That's it. He deployed 1,800. 1,800. Outnumbered against 2,000, nearly 300. 2,300. And they lost 1,600. That is, of course, Epirus. So that was a tragic. And look at 357 on their kills. That means there's only 2 deaths to friendly fire. So that's pretty good. It's nice when you don't have archers. But yeah, look at the kills for poor Pyrrhus here. He got 51. 54 for the elephant. That's their best one. That's their best unit. Their pikes did nothing. Everyone else did nothing there. So that is a huge, successful battle right there. So this is a joyous occasion. The general is dead. The head guy, the leader. The army gained impressive experience, and now Decimus Brutus will be a hero of Rome. And unfortunately, the army still survives intact, but it doesn't matter because we're going to be able to combine our forces and bring down our final settlement. Well, the only settlement of Epirus in the Italian peninsula. So we're now going to be able to combine these armies,
At once.
and we're going to take all of the fresh guys who just missed the battle.
The move.
He can now go back to where he was stationed,
Duty's men.
and the great Decimus can head over to the city
To the center.
and look at this balance of power. So we can end it here, guys. This is going to conclude our little highlight video, critical moment in the campaign. And I don't know, this was fun. I really enjoyed it. Let me know what you guys think of this. I think it's a good idea. Just because Let's Plays are kind of done, you kind of need to spice it up and show these one-off type videos. But it was fun. I appreciate your support, guys. Hit the like button for Decimus and the Roman cause. So appreciate you. Bye.